guys.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, hi.
Didn't even
I didn't
realise.
see you there.
Sit
Hi.
down!
My name's Zach Partridge. I'm here to talk to you today about the growing economic...
Growing economic. It's a real issue. With real people involved.
Saturday Sit Down, episode 3.
Our first guest.
Yeah.
I tried to make that rhyme with Trez.
This is our first Saturday Sit Down guest, Mr. Partridge.
Hopefully the first of many.
Nah, this is the one and only.
That's even more special then.
Thank you, yeah. Do
That means a lot to me.
I'm going to miss him when he's gone.
you want to kick us off?
Yeah, alright. I wanted to talk about peeing.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I forgot as well.
I'm not even
What?
joking.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So I was
Alright.
having a whiz this morning.
Okay.
And then I thought, because I have some habits when I pee, like things I do, like just out of habit. And I was wondering if you guys had any peeing habits, or like remember like funny, weird stuff you did when you were a kid. And I told this story once when I was in like year 1 or 2, and like me and my mates would try and like see who could stand the furthest back and still pee in the urinal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know why this story came into my head, like to say this to them. And they were like, oh, no, I can pee way further. I was like, no. I peed up out the window and it landed in one of the teacher's coffee and he drank it. And they were like, are you serious? I was like, that happened. And they believed it and I was
You
just
know
like,
what? He liked it.
He was like, yummy.
I drink my coffee here more often.
I don't have any weird habits.
But like when I pee, I like spit. I like just like any time I'm peeing, I spit
Into
for some
the,
reason.
into the bowl.
Yeah, but like I always try and intersect it with my pee because it like goes straight
Yeah,
down and then it'll go like at the angle of the pee.
Oh, dude, I'm going to be doing that from now on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because of all like the pressure, which
Yeah.
is redirected.
I definitely always, like, if there's a bit of poo on the side, I always go for the poo.
Like
Try
to
clean
wash
it
it
I
off.
off.
avoid it. Oh right.
to clean it off.
if there's like a nugget in there
Oh.
that like didn't flush down properly, you just like go for it.
Yeah. No, because then you hit the nugget and it just like disperses
And then the
brown.
smell.
And you're like, oh, yeah, that's not good. This is a weird thing to talk about. I sometimes just like flick back and forth between peeing on the side and the water. So it's like as if you're peeing,
Oh, yeah.
stopping, and then starting again. So if anybody's outside listening, they're like, what's going on with him?
Sometimes I pee right just against between the edge of the porcelain and the water, so that like heaps of bubbles come up, and then I like try and make like a little picture in the bubble. Sometimes I feel like taking a photo and I'm like, this is not, I can't do that.
I'm glad we started with this.
Yeah.
People are watching this like, this sucks.
Do you ever like, just like, do that? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're
Do you
trying
ever, like, when you're at a urinal and you're the only one in there, try and, like, sidestep and
Yeah.
pee at the same time?
Yeah, there's a
So
couple
hard.
times I've been out and I'm like in a public bathroom and I'm like, and either there's one long one or there's like the individual urinals. I'm like, I want to pee in all of them, so I like pee quickly, like go from one to the other.
That's awesome. Do you guys want to hear a really embarrassing story?
Sure, that's what this show's about.
Okay, so I went to the Opera House to see the Zelda. I think it was called like Orchestra of the. I don't know.
Time.
Anyway, they were playing Zelda. The Sydney guys were playing Zelda,
Oh yeah,
and
those Sydney guys.
yeah,
Classic.
I was in the bathroom and there was a bit of a line, and surprisingly, it was a very small bathroom. There's one cubicle, one urinal, and
Sick.
you've got like about like half a meter to like move around in there. So
Really?
yeah,
That's crazy.
there might be like multiple
Like a-
bathrooms.
like a
I don't
bigger
go
one?
to the Opera House very
Yeah.
often.
That's just crazy that they'd have such a small one in there.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm standing in line. All I needed to do was pee. So like I got into the line, and then I saw the urinal, and the urinal was free. So I'm like, all right, let's go for the urinal.
Yeah.
So I went over there. This big line hanging out the door. I'm standing there, dead quiet. And I'm like, oh, it's not coming. And I stood there for a bit more. I'm like, it's not coming. And it didn't happen. So I had to stop. I had to walk back into the line.
That's awesome.
Everyone knew, and I knew they knew.
Everyone's watching, you're like, what's
That's
going
the
on, man?
greatest.
Yeah,
like-
why is this dude not paying? He's just not paying. Did he just want to like?
I'll go again.
He just wanted to stand there with his.
I'll get back to it.
Let's pretend that didn't happen. guys.
Yeah. So that sucked a lot.
That's really
I
funny.
remember, I think I've mentioned this to you before when like before we were friends at school, we went on.
Did you just tell me a piss story before we were like friends?
Yeah.
You just came up to me like, "Hey man,
No.
Got a story about
you I was
peeing.
just gonna be cool with it."
No. We you and me were at art gallery thing together.
Oh yeah, I
Barcelona.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we went into the bathroom at the same time. Oh no, you were in there first, and then I walked in after, and you were peeing when I got in,
Yeah.
and you were still peeing when I washed my hands and when I left, and I was like, I stood there for ages. Like,
Wow.
what the hell's going on?
Dude, I used to drink 2 to 3 liters of water a day.
It's amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And only pee once.
Yeah, people always commented on how long it take to pee. We have a friend. Oh, sorry. I just want to say before I move on,
That's okay.
it was because I had acne, and
Oh.
it helped a lot drinking a lot of water. So yeah. But anyway, we have this friend, and Jack, and I swear he does the quickest pees ever. He like walks into the bathroom, just walks straight back out again. I'm like, "Did you ever do anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I peed." I'm like, "Dude, I take like 5 years when I pee."
I thought about that. Like, what if it was just like dump, like a bucket?
Oh, just done.
You
All
know,
at
it just
once.
came
Just
out.
all happened.
Your hole just opened up like, just went, and you're done.
I love being in public bathrooms and like when other people don't know how to act or like they're embarrassed in the like while they're dropping a deuce, they
Yeah.
have to do it. And the other day I was in one, and I heard someone fart while they were on the toilet, but they were like to mask it. They're like,
As if it's like embarrassing. It's like anything goes in a bathroom.
It's like
yeah,
you're,
that's
there
fine.
you're there pooping, like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Exactly.
but I just love that instead of being like when he needed to do it, he was like,
Maybe it just really, like, stunk him out.
Wow.
mistakes.
How long have we been talking for 7 minutes about this?
What about when, like, you know when you like walk into a bathroom and there's someone who's like so obviously just trying to hide their wang, and they're just like right in the corner. Like,
Stop it!
yeah.
Don't look.
Yeah. Like, dude, I'm
sorry.
not looking. There's this one
That's what
time
I'm
where
here for.
I was at the toilets at Central Station in Sydney. That's like the main train station in Sydney.
Are they grotty?
They really are a lot of the time.
Can imagine.
Yeah, and I finished and I was walking out and I saw this homeless guy and he was just standing there and he just had it out. And he was just standing there kind of like staring at the spot. He wasn't standing at the urinal though. Like he had his back to the urinal and he was just standing there with it out. And I'm like, alright, I'm going to leave now.
You just look at him like, cool.
Yeah.
And walk out.
Yeah. It was a good time.
I'll ever tell you about when I went on a hike in whatever year it was. You didn't come, did
It
you?
was 8.
Year 8.
Was
Right.
it 8?
Yeah, I was too lazy. Not to walk, just to prepare, like, the food and stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, whatever.
Screw that.
Because, like, I like walking, but I was like, I just can't be bothered bringing, like, a week worth of food. So I didn't
Yeah.
go.
So we're at the train station, right? We got to Central.
Yep.
And then we're waiting for the next train or wherever else we were going to go. And we were in a group and a bunch of us were just standing together and this guy walked up and I think he was homeless, but he didn't look like super homeless.
Yeah.
He just, I don't know, he was just a bit,
So it was kind of homeless.
yeah. So he walked up
Kind of had a house.
and he was singing.
It was half house.
And he was walking around. He was like, "How you going, boys? I'm Rod Stewart." And we were like,
Promise.
"Oh yeah."
I swear I'm Rod Stewart, okay?
And Mr. Carino was like, "Line up, boys." And he was like, "Line up, boys! Line up, boys!" And then he walks over.
See?
and he goes-
Let's do it.
he's like, he goes over to one of the guys in the car. He's like, "He's a good man. He's a good friend of mine." And he goes, "Hey. He lifts up his knee and he goes, "Put a coin in the slot and I'll sing you a song." It's like-
Oh, that's awesome.
Put a coin in the slot.
and then he he just kept walking around saying stuff. And then he was like, "Guys, look, it's Elvis." We're just like, okay.
We're going to walk away really quickly now.
Bye. Nice
the
to see
greatest.
you.
There was this one time. This is another crazy person at Central story.
Central's the place, man.
Yeah. I miss Sydney so much. I used to go there all the time for uni, but I've graduated now, so I don't. And I really miss it.
Yay.
But so I was
Bittersweet.
standing in line waiting to because I was going to get a ticket. This was before Opal.
Right.
Oh, whoa.
Opal.
So this is like the
Jesus,
80s?
Opal's. Oh, I don't even want to explain what it is. Anyway, I'm getting a paper ticket like the good old days, and this lady walks up to me and she's talking to herself very loudly, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't even know it was there. I didn't. Excuse me. Do you have $2?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I got $2." Like, I mean, because okay, I have this belief. A lot of people might disagree with this, but if someone asks me for money, I'm gonna give it to them because I want to be generous, and it's not up to me how they spend it. Like, someone will give me money and they don't tell me now, don't spend this on drugs, and like that's cool. So, I'll give if people want money. I don't know, they might not spend it on drugs. They might spend it on food. Anyway,
Or a train ticket.
yeah. Anyway, 90% of the time they probably do spend it on drugs. But she asked me for $2. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I put it on my wallet, and as I put it into her hand, someone behind me also gave her money. So they gave her money, and she was like, "Thank you." And then I put the money in hand, and then she was like, still waiting there, like looking at me. I'm like, "I gave it to you." It's like, "No, you didn't." I was like, "Yeah, look, you've got an extra $2." And she didn't look in her hand. She was like, "Nah, you didn't. I promise." And I was like, "Oh, fine, just take another $2 and get out of here." I was so annoyed.
You just got
It
like
was only
hustled.
$2.
You got hustled.
Yeah, I know.
They were working together. That's what it was.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can get $4 out of this. I'm sure.
No, like it was only $2, but like still,
No,
it was the
it
principle.
was $4.
Yeah, $4.
Dude, you should try that in like Macca's. Like, I'll just get a burger, and then they give you the burger, and you just look away. You're like,
No,
You didn't give me the burger.
It's in
So
your
it's-
hand. No, you didn't. I promise.
Nah, bro.
it's not.
You still got the receipt. You're like, why have I got the receipt then? Come on.
Hello, doggy.
This is Lily.
It just got.
You've heard her before, but now you see her.
Yeah. she interrupted Mega Man.
She's a pain in the bum.
She's one of
In
those
the
dogs
arm.
that just keeps licking you and just
Stop.
doesn't stop.
Stop.
Well, her nickname is Licky.
I'm gonna hold it like this. Stop.
Look, see, she just doesn't stop.
Stop.
She goes for it.
Stop.
It'd be like if you met someone in real life and they just kissed you and they literally didn't stop. Like, no, please
Yeah.
stop. And they're just like,
If humans behave like dogs do sometimes, like imagine if Matt, when
Or
I
maybe,
saw
like-
you, I was just like, hey Matt, how you going?
Even just like it, because they don't use kissing in the same way. It'd be more like just shaking hands, and they just don't let go.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
People
that's
do
what
that,
would be
though.
something.
People like look like that when
Yeah.
they just shake your hand constantly. You're like, what are you doing, Lil?
Yeah, you're like, please stop.
Do you ever worry when you're shaking the hand of someone that you're not going to do like a proper handshake? Like you're gonna be like you're like, it's gonna be like weirdly like.
it's hard to gauge.
Oh,
the
yeah,
strength.
yeah.
But
You're
other
like,
times you're like, I don't want to be like too eager. Like, how's it going? And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
squeezing the hand like,
like I've met like older guys in their like 50s and that, and they look like they're gonna give like a solid handshake, and then they're just like, and I'm
Yeah.
like, like went on a bit strong, so I'm like, oh, ease off a bit. And I'm like, I have to like go limp as well. This is weird.
I knew this dude who he was short, so he worked out a lot to make up for it. And his hands were like rocks. Like I swear, if he was a person, he'd be like if he was a Pokemon. If he was a Pokemon, he'd be Geodude for sure. He was like had rock hands, and like whenever I saw him, like, oh no, I'm gonna have to shake his hand, and then he'd like crush my hand and be like, hey man, how you going? I'm like,
you walk off, you're like,
good.
I'm really good. My hand doesn't work anymore, but I'm good.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh dear.
The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, we have to be quick about it though.
Oh,
Oh,
how
no,
long
no.
do these go for?
Ah, varies.
Well, how much can we talk about from Ellie playing a guitar and singing a Bible verse?
Is that in the trailer for part 2? I thought.
Yeah.
I don't remember that now.
Did you not see that?
I
she's
watched
just sitting
it.
on her bed playing guitar, and she's like, "No, wow."
Oh yeah, she does sing a bit, and then it shows
Yeah,
Joel
yeah.
walking through and seeing all the dead people.
Yeah, he's like, "What's up?" I don't know what happened.
I talked to you about this yesterday. I just find it weird that now Ellie is closer in age to the actress that plays her, but looks less like her now. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Well, I think she still does look like her.
She still looks like Ellie.
She's got
but
like the puff mouth.
it's weird that she looks less like the actress that plays her.
I hope that
Who was
Okay.
She was in Avengers, by the way. The
Was she?
waitress that Captain America saves.
No way.
That's the same actor.
That lady.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
I still love that thing with Ellen Page, and she was like,
Oh yeah, stealing the
using
likeness.
my likeness, and they were like, no, it's this girl.
It's based on a real face.
She didn't steal your face.
It's like
Stop it.
when
Stop it
Metal Gear
right
Solid
now.
5 was still coming out. Do you remember that doctor dude?
Yeah.
There's an Italian doctor that said the doctor in Metal Gear Solid 5 was based on him. And he's like, I don't understand this. This Italian doctor guy was trying to do a head transplant. Like, for real. He wanted to transplant somebody's head
Wow.
and brain to somebody else's body.
Jeez.
And he was legit about it, and he was like, you guys are just using my likeness because I'm famous because of this. And they're like, no, look, it's based on a real person's face.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It'd be like if you went up to like an actor in a movie and you're like, you're ripping off my likeness. It's like, what? But I guess people probably would do that.
me.
Like, you're ripping off my style or whatever.
Well, I think Carrie Fisher, Star Wars had to have her face trademarked or something.
What?
Yeah, so like she couldn't change it and no one else could use her face or something like that. Can't remember exactly what it was.
Wow.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Imagine trademarking your face.
That'd be very bizarre.
Trademark in your face. Go
Like-
trademark your face.
I like how we started out talking about Last of Us and then it became that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about trademark in your face.
What did you want to say about Last of Us? Did you have anything particular you wanted to talk about?
Can I just quickly go back to the head transplant topic?
Yes.
I heard of a guy who gave the monkey 2 heads and it lived. This is on the internet. It was an image with text with no sources.
I want to find out about this doctor guy. What happened to
So,
I've
him?
seen some
yeah.
weird, gross stuff.
Apparently, all it did was just when it woke up, it screamed because it was in pain, and then it died.
Oh.
And then it got me thinking about some deep stuff like life and mortality.
Oh, dude. So, this thing that I read yesterday. Doctors have successfully made an embryo that merges human and pig DNA.
Yeah,
We live in
So
a
that,
crazy world.
yeah.
like, someone commented, now all they need is to add bear in. Because then it'll be man
They
bear
just
pig.
need 50% bear now.
Yeah.
They've
But,
got 50% human, 50% pig. Now they need 50% bear.
Yeah, that'll be a set.
Okay.
But they're doing it so that, like, we can get organ donations from pigs.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. But, like, what if people turn pig people? There'll be, like, a whole race war between humans and pig people.
So
Oh, yeah.
this doctor guy, whose name is Sergio Canavero, he was talking about this stuff in 2015 when MGS5 came out. The latest thing that I can find is from 2016, September 2016. He still hasn't done it yet, but he plans to do it this year. I don't want to make fun of it or anything because, you know, obviously he's doing it to try and help somebody's life. I just don't see how it's going to work. It says that they plan to... Here we go. The patient would be cooled in order to slow damage to brain cells, and then surgeons would sever the soft tissue in the neck, and tubes would be affixed to all the arteries and veins to maintain blood flow. He then plans to use a diamond knife to sever the spinal cord.
Story of my life.
Right.
He says all the technology he needs is available, and he says the procedure will take about 36 hours and require the services of 150 medical professionals.
150.
He expects a 90% chance of success,
Wow.
as in a 90% chance that the patient will be up and walking around a few months after the surgery, which is really suspiciously high for a new procedure that has not been done ever before.
He's probably been optimistic.
He's just, I guess he's confident that he can do it.
Imagine just having a new head. Oh, no, wait.
And
Just have a new body.
Yeah, he'd have a new body because the dude that he's
Yeah.
doing it for has a muscle wasting disease,
Oh,
and so
okay.
his entire body is just like wasting away. So I can understand why they want to do it, but
Yeah.
I don't see how it's going to work.
It's wild.
It is wild. We live in a crazy, ridiculously science fiction world,
If the human pig thing works, do you reckon we can just put my head on a pig?
Yep.
I'm good.
and you
Okay.
walk around as a pig, but you still be like, "Hey guys, I'm Matt."
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Pigman. How you doing?
I just hand you the control, and you're like trying to play. Oh, how did Last of Us bring us to that?
I don't know. But, yeah, I finished the first one recently.
Yeah,
Because, I've never
Okay.
played it before.
Zach got a PS4 recently.
Yeah. I said in another episode that when a new console comes out, I don't get excited because I don't care. Graphics are going to look better, but all I care about is whether the game's going to be good or not, and obviously they can't.
Yeah, like
they can show you like ARMS or something like that. They can show you like, oh look, this looks kind of cool, and yeah, it does look kind of cool, but yeah, all in all, I don't really care until the games start coming out.
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
But anyway, yeah, I just find it amazing. They balanced everything so well, like cutscenes,
oh yeah,
stealth,
that's what we were talking about
combat.
yesterday.
Yeah,
They just have like really long segments where you walk around and nothing happens, but you still feel
you
engaged
love
because
it.
they just chat.
yeah.
And
That's
it's like all kind of on the track, like it's all directed and whatever.
Yeah,
but it
because
still
you have the
feels like you're
freedom.
just exploring
You have the
it.
freedom to move around and
Yeah.
explore, but everything is still very focused, and you're not really going to get lost if you
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
into a random building.
Yeah, Ellie was my favourite character,
Ellie's pretty good.
definitely.
I like that one zombie. It died though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that
Your
one that
favourite
was
character
like-
died? That sucks, man.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks so hard.
He was a martyr of the zombie.
I think before we finish up, my most intense part of that game was, when you're at the university, like before stuff happens, I don't want to spoil it, but when you're at that university and you split up from Ellie briefly and then you drop down and it's just got clickers everywhere and then there's like a bloater way down the end of that area and you're just like, I can't move at all because there's clickers everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
so
that
crazy.
came
Even when
to
you
mind
have,
for me as
because
well.
like even if you hold listening mode and like you move at the right speed to not be heard, it's still just like they're gonna see me somehow. And then sometimes they catch it and you're like, oh, I wasn't even making that much noise and they caught me. It's just so crazy intense.
Yeah, but then when they do catch you, you get kind of excited because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna fight some dudes.
Do
Because
you?
combat's a lot of fun.
I know, but for me, it's always like I have nothing to fight them with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially in that part as well, when there's so many of them, you're just like, I'm gonna just die because I can't live through this.
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. I played I think it's called Left Behind.
Yeah.
That was a
Which
lot
one's
of fun. I got way into it when she was like imagining the video game.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't realize that. I was like, the more like the music was building, the more into it I was getting. I was like leaning forward into the screen more and like
Yes.
pressing all the buttons.
There's a really cool like little
Some-
DLC that bit as well.
Yeah, that's
I haven't
cool.
played it.
It's just it's a slight prequel because it doesn't take place in the main storyline. It's just before that, but it's in between the part at the start and like the 20-year skip. It's just
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah,
And it's just
so-
it's just when Ellie gets a bit spoilers.
They switch in between the two, so it's like before she met Joel, and then
Oh yeah,
when she met Joel.
yeah, the
And
time
they
when
just
he's
switch.
yeah. I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's a
Yeah,
segment where she's doing her own thing.
yeah,
That sounds like fun.
That's
I'll
the
have
part
to try it at some point.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's in the remastered version by default.
It's definitely not like combat focused at all.
Oh, okay.
It's character building.
Oh, good.
For sure.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Alright, I think that about does it for this episode.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys as well. All those tasty
Oh wait,
things.
there's a thing.
Yeah,
the
look at this
camera.
man's face. Did you forget there was a camera the whole time?
Yeah.
He's just been scratching
And then I was
himself
gonna
all
like
over.
do it because I like to surprise the audience by getting it close to the mic and just doing something weird, but
They can see you.
saw it coming.
It's not surprising anymore.
I'm embarrassed.
We'll see you guys later.
Hey boy.
This is you waved in the when there wasn't a camera.
I don't know how I survived in that whole debacle.
You're gonna hit that.
When you said it's just like Sonic, I was like, yeah, they're owned by the same people, but they're not at all.
Yeah.
When I was in primary school, we had this teacher.